2 times with the 45. Haters, they gon' hate all the time. They hate to see me
on IGTV by Dr. Umar Johnson, talking about the Pennsylvania prison system, and A$AP Rocky, who the cat that got locked up in Sweden, and he was talking about some of the circumstances of incarceration over there in Sweden, and how them folks don't have nobody over there, and is, you know, it's just locked up. Whatever you listen, if I can go to a country and get locked up and there's no, and that's it, they could just take you down just because somebody said something. Sweden is not a country that I'm going to, period. I'm taking that one completely off the list. If I thought about Sweden, that's out. I'm not going to no country where they could just lock you up and that's it, period, point blank. So that's the way he was describing his little situation this morning. But anyway, that's another story for another day. What Umar was saying was talking about, you know, the Pennsylvania prison system. And I was kind of affiliated a little bit with this organization called FAM out of Pennsylvania. I think they're out of Pennsylvania or DC somewhere. That's Families Against Mandatory Minimums. I think they call themselves something else right now, so correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Like it, share it, comment. Let's get some conversation started. But my video is about people that's locked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, the different things that's going on to cats when they locked up. And speaking from a person that has been locked up before, I know how a lot of things could be unfair. I know how a lot of conditions, whatever condition, I'm not gonna say I've been through all the conditions, but I have been through some inhumane conditions myself. You know what I'm saying? Number one, I don't fault the prison system because I put myself there. All right, I gave them the power to subject me to inhumane conditions. So I'm not even mad at the system or none of that. I got no ill will. I went in there, did my time, boom, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I do know that there are some innocent people locked up. And since you can't decipher who's innocent and who's not, everybody should be treated equally and humane. You know, a lot of these conditions that's going on behind these walls is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to those, you know, people like Yo Gotti, Jay-Z, you know, that is filing lawsuits about, you know, what's going on in the Mississippi prison system. You know, shout out to T.I. T.I. done said some things about it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that movement. But I got a bigger movement. And all I need is a platform and somebody to stand behind me and put up the money. The only reason why not so many people hear me is because I don't have the platform or the resources to really push my message. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to build this ground. I'm going to build my platform from the ground up. And you best believe what I'm telling you. Maybe 10, 20, 30 people hear me right now. 40 people maybe 100. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to eventually get into the thousands, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands, the millions, the tens of millions. You know what I'm saying? The hundreds of millions. Y'all gonna hear me. My message is gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? So please like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, you know, with the prevention aspect, it's a number of these rappers ball players. I met a lot of rappers. I was sitting there thinking the other night, I'm like, damn, I done met a lot of rappers, ball players, man. I done shook the hand of Tupac Shakur. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these cats out here. Shout out to what y'all doing. You know, not discrediting the stuff that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is reaching back and giving somebody a platform to speak, to bring light to situations that are going on, not only in prison, but out here. Let's talk about these cats that get a job or when they step out of prison, they can't find work. They can't get a job. So in their minds, they automatically reverting back to what they know in their street life. You know what I'm saying? Let's push for them to outlaw, you know, completely across the nation. I know some states do it, but across the nation, about asking people about their background. Because I'm a testament of my background do not define the work ethic that I have now. You know what I'm saying? I got on to a major trucking company. You know what I'm saying? After I got my CDLs when I came home, I lied about ever being a convicted felon. They never knew. I rose to the top of that company as far as I had became a trainer because I was such a good runner. They wanted me to show others how to run like I did. So I became a trainer. And then I got an accolade for being the best trainer in the Southeast. And went up against people from other regions to be the best trainer in the country. But I guess, you know, there's a couple of cats that had me beat out on that. But to be the top trainer in the Southeast, you know, that was saying something. You know what I'm saying? To do what I was doing, teaching people how to drive tractor trailers. Do you think that if I would have put my felony conviction down on there, do you think I ever would have made it to that point? No, because they wouldn't have hired me. And the reason why I know they wouldn't have hired me, because two cats that was locked up previous, excellent drivers, both of them own their own companies today, but they got turned down by the company that I was working for. They got accepted. They went through the class and the motions and the orientation and stuff like that. And once they got out, I guess the background check was late, and they told them after hiring them and everything, you know, we can't work with you. Your background came back. My background was 100 times worse than theirs. But at this point, I had already been there a couple years. I worked there a total of 3 years. You know what I'm saying? From November 2017 to November 2014 to November 2017, I gave them folks 3 solid years. I got an award for bringing people in the company. You know what I'm saying? Because they was paying people to bring people in the company. I was up at my school showing the paperwork. Don't nothing prove to people like black and white and telling them my experience. So I was pulling a lot of people in to my to the company that I was working for, and they gave me an accolade for that and a couple of dollars. But do you think, you know, and then I got paid for each person that was coming in. I think it was like $1,500 a person. But do you think if I would have had a chance to put down convicted felon, do you think for 1 second that they would have hired me? No, they wasn't gonna hire me. You know what I'm saying? So a person's past do not necessarily define them. It defines me to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Let's take, for instance, people that ain't never had a record, like that Uber driver. I did Uber for 2 years before they just started to do background checks and all that, and I got kicked out of there. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the Uber driver that went on that killing spree. Didn't have no background. Didn't have no background whatsoever. And he went on a killing spree and was trying to kill everybody he could. Didn't have, his background wasn't going to talk about that because he didn't have none. So I need these rappers, ball players, movie stars, movie producers. I need y'all to reach back, man. I need y'all to reach back and help me help these cats figure out how to get jobs so they don't have to revert back to the BS that they was doing in the past. Because everybody don't have the mentality that I have. I ran after I did them 3 years with that company. I went and got my own company. I went and formed my own company. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't successful because I didn't really have the resources to keep going. I kept taking hit after hit in 2019. It's okay though. I didn't go back to the streets. I went and got me a job. You know what I'm saying? I went and got me a job until I figure out what it is I'ma do moving forward. You know, I done took all my lumps and my mistakes and hits with my business. Now I know how to do it and how I would approach it. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. I know what you told me, but I know you've been busy, man. I know you've been busy. You know what I'm saying? But when I asked you about business, hey, shout out. I'm still waiting to hear from you, man. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, man. But anyway, I just think that a lot of cats, you know, prison is big business and they want to keep you coming in and out. Once they hit you with that stamp of convicted felon, they want that to hold you coming in and out of their system for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let them do that to me. I won't. You know what I'm saying? If I kept getting turned down because a job kept finding out about my background, hey, it's just on to the next one. What I won't do is go back to the street life. So I'm going to need a platform, resources. I want to people. I want to go in the prison system. I want to go in the schools. I want to go in the gyms. I need to talk to people. I need this platform. Some of you big superstars can make that happen. I'm reaching out via YouTube and Instagram and asking somebody for a platform. I don't want you to give me nothing. I know y'all get asked a million times, can I have this? And can you do that? Hey, all you got to do is offer me your platform. Offer me your movie screen. You know what I'm saying? Offer me anything. I'll make the money. I'm not worrying about money. I don't do stuff. I done got to a point in my life where, you know, if I do it this way and it's not for the money gonna come anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking you superstars to look at this video, share it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody, like, you know what I'm saying, people that's not black do more for us than we do for us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kim Kardashian. She doing her thizzle with trying to get folks out of prison. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. But she's not us. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get to the point to where we doing more for us. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to keep this up under 15 minutes so I can get it on IGTV. It's my time. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video to whoever you want to share it with. We got to get this conversation going. And I'm going to keep on talking to you till somebody reach out. My Instagram is BigBrotherGMoney_official. BigBrotherGMoney_official. Hit me up, man. Let's do it.